everyone. Alright, thumbs up if you notice that that's a new intro. Well, not necessarily new, but things have been added. Anyways, ignore that I kind of am not looking so, fresh. I have to work tonight and I'm about to go buy new work shoes. Anyways, this video is going to be a Disney College Program frequently asked questions, because if you guys watch my channel, you guys know that at the end I always ask you guys to send me questions and I will always answer them in the vlog. I will sometimes message you back and just tell you straight up if it's a very urgent question, but usually I will hold off and I will just answer it this way. So I've been asking that for the last few videos, and I have finally, I think I have enough questions for all of you for me to answer. So I will go ahead and get started with some of those questions. Someone asked me how much we pay for housing and do we have to pay for parking. Well, paying for housing is actually pretty easy because you don't actually have to physically go pay them. It's taken straight out of your paycheck. And depending where you live, either Vista, Chatham, or Patterson, depends how much you pay. For example, I live in Patterson, and I have to pay $96 a week, which, for everything you're getting, it's not that bad. And then for parking, you do not have to pay to park, so that's a plus. But I will warn you, if you are working late nights, which most of us that work like Magic Kingdom or at World of Disney or things like that, you will be working late nights. And when you come into your apartment complex at 1 o'clock in the morning, there is no parking. So that's a little bit of a hassle. Okay, some other questions I've been getting asked are, let's see, people want to know how I met my roommates. The way I know most people meet their roommates is on the Disney College Program Facebook group, which pretty much every season has one. I'm in the Fall Advantage group for 2011, and I know there's over 2,000 people in that group, and that's how I met my roommates. Your best bet's just getting on there saying, hey, I'm this age, under 21, over 21, looking for roommates, and then kind of tell about your personality, if you're a party girl or you're a stay-at-home kind of person. Just say that, and you'll find someone with similar interests to yours. And I'd say all my roommates and I are pretty much on the same page of that. So, yep, that's how I found my roommates. Or if you don't want to do it that way, you can always do the way that Disney will pick them for you. You just have to do that when it gets closer to your check-in date, and it's on the website. Let's see. Someone asked me to talk about my opinions on which roles are the best, and I'm going to go ahead and say this now. Disclaimer, these are just my opinions. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, or agree with me. If you do, cool. I'd say some of the best roles are, I think vacation planning is a really good role. That's one of my roommate's roles, and she seems to really like it. And a perk is you're inside, so you're getting air conditioning. What else is a good role? I think attractions is a good role, depending if you get a good attraction. Haunted Mansion's a fun one, I've heard, because that's the one ride besides Tower of Terror that you don't have to just stand around and smile. You can look around and be creepy. So I've heard attractions is really awesome. And believe it or not, I know no one wants this role, but I've never heard of one person complain about this role, and it's custodial. Yeah, I've heard that's an all-around just awesome role, so I don't know much about it, but every time I see someone custodial, they're just walking around, occasionally taking out the trash and talking to guests, so I wouldn't mind doing that. And then somebody asked me what I think the worst roles are, and again, opinion, whatever. I think one of the worst roles is main entrance, because I think they have to get stuck helping people park, and I don't think that would be the funnest job, but my opinion. And also, I'm not sure if I would be a big fan of quick service food and beverage, but hey, I know some people that really like it, so I guess it's, like I said, to each his own. What's another question I have? Favorite housing events as of now? Actually, call me lame, I haven't been to any, but it's not I do it purposely. I've always either been at work, or I'm like at the parks and someone will be like, oh, this housing event's tonight. I'm like, guess I'm gonna miss it. But there are quite a few. I know like there's always welcome parties when there's a new check-in date, and grocery bingo. I've heard that's fun. I've never been, but I plan on going to the next one. So as for housing events, there's tons, and they're always pretty social and fun. What my favorite non-Disney related thing to do is here. That's hard because most of the thing I do around here is Disney related. But I guess I'd have to say my favorite non-Disney thing to do is go to the beach, because it's only about an hour away, hour and 15 minutes, depending which beach you go to. I went to Clearwater, and it was a blast. So I'd have to say that's my favorite non-Disney thing to do. Another question I have is some guest experiences. I've had some good ones. Like I've had some families that are really great to me. I'd have to say the hardest thing with guests is always going to be that language barrier, because I don't know if it's just like people think because we work at Disney that we know every language, but we don't. And someone will come up to me speaking in Portuguese, and I am just sitting there like, English? So I'd have to say for guest experience wise, that's the hardest part. The best part is just when you get those guests that you know are really happy to be there, and they take the time to read your name tag and talk to you and stuff like that. So, let's see. Other question. My plans for after the program. My plans for after the program are to go back to school. I know some of you are like, oh no, extend. But not me. I'm not extending any longer. Just because I'm a sophomore in college, so I want to go get a degree, and I don't want to say waste my time, because that's a bad way to say it. But, yeah, I just want to go back to school and get back home, get back on track, and try to play catch up when I go back, and summer classes, all that jazz. But, you know, that's just my plans for the program. I know a bunch of people that are, like, have already graduated college, and they're doing the program, and then they're going to do a professional internship, or, you know, there's so many opportunities here for you if you want to extend or be a PI or just networking and move your way up if you'd like. Let's see. Any other questions? Yes, shoes. Okay, shoes for the program, like for your work schedule. I'm just going to tell you now. I know Walmart sells really cheap shoes, and that's where I got my shoes for work, and that was a huge mistake. I know it kind of sucks, but make the extra effort. Go buy a $50, $40 pair of shoes, because it will be worth it. Because, no joke, last night at work, I'm walking around in my Walmart $10 shoes that are Velcro, and I've had them since I started the program, and my soles fell out as I was walking. So, those shoes are being retired. Poor things. My poor little Walmart shoes. But that's okay. I'm going to go, go to Skechers or Nike or something and go get some new ones. So that's my advice for you when you start working. Just go get them to start with. Don't wait and let them fall apart on you at work. And, yeah. Question-wise, that's pretty much all the questions I have for right now. If you have more, please send them my way. And I am more than happy to answer them. And, yeah, stay tuned, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. For those of you who are, constant viewers, and for new viewers, thanks for, tuning in. Alright, well, I guess I will talk to you guys soon, and send me your questions, send me your comments, and thumbs up if you enjoyed my new intro. Bye, everybody. See you later.